Today we will be learning about the preamble of the Indian Constitution. The term preamble refers to the introduction or preface to the Constitution. It contains the ideals and aspirations upon which the Indian state is founded. It lays down the basic philosophy and fundamental values on which Constitution is based. Justice Nani Palkivala said, Preamble is the identity card of the Constitution. Preamble is based on the objective resolution which was moved by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru on 13th of December 1946 and adopted on 22nd of January 1947. Preamble reflects the ideals and aspirations of the people and serves as the soul and guiding principles of the Constitution. It declares India to be a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic, and republic state. The preamble guarantees social, economic, and political justice for all. It also provides liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and promotes fraternity to maintain national unity and individual dignity. Now I will read and recite what is written in the Indian preamble. The preamble begins with the words, "We, the people of India, having solemnly resolved to constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic, and to secure to all its citizens justice, social, economic, and political, liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, equality of status and of opportunity, and to promote among them all fraternity, assuring the dignity of the individual and the unity of the nation." In our Constituent Assembly, this 26th day of November 1949, do hereby adopt, enact, and give to ourselves this Constitution. Now let us understand the meaning of the important words in the preamble. The preamble begins with the words "with the people of India." It means that the Constitution of India derives its authority and legitimacy from the people of India. The word sovereign implies that India is neither dependent on nor dominated by any other country, but it is a self-governing state. The word socialist means it envisions a socio-economic system where there is an equitable distribution of wealth, resources, and opportunities, aiming to reduce economic inequalities among citizens. The word secular emphasizes the principle of religious neutrality and the separation of religion from the affairs of the state. The Indian Constitution embodies the positive concept of secularism, which means all religions in our country have the same status. This principle fosters social harmony, tolerance, and respect for religious diversity in a pluralistic society like India. The word democratic means a form of government where power resides with the people, who exercise it through elected representatives. A democratic country is by the people, of the people, for the people. The term republic signifies a form of government where the head of the state is elected by the people or their representatives rather than being hereditary. It reflects the rejection of monarchy. The term justice signifies the commitment of the Indian state to ensure social, economic, and political justice for all its citizens. Social justice refers to the equal treatment of all citizens regardless of social distinctions like caste, color, race, religion, gender, etc. Economic justice refers to the elimination of inequalities in income, wealth, and property. Political justice implies that all citizens should have equal political rights, equal access, and equal voice in the government activities. The preamble seeks to secure for all citizens the fundamental rights of liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship, which are enforceable in a court of law. The preamble also secures for all citizens of India equality of status and opportunity. The term fraternity emphasizes the importance of fostering a sense of brotherhood and unity among all citizens. The preamble declared that fraternity has to assert two things, that is, the dignity of the individual and the unity and integrity of the nation. It aims at overcoming hindrances to national integration like communalism, regionalism, casteism, linguism, and so on. One of the major discussions related to the preamble of India has been that whether the preamble is a part of the constitution or not. It was decided in the case of Beriberi Union AIR 1960. In this case, the Supreme Court held that preamble is not a part of the constitution, but in the case of Kesavananda Varthi versus State of Kerala AIR 1973, the Honorable Supreme Court held that the preamble is a part of the constitution. Another important question was discussed by the Supreme Court is that can the preamble be amended under Article 368 or not? In this regard, the Supreme Court in the case of Kesavananda Varthi held that preamble is a part of the constitution and hence can be amended, subject to the condition that no amendment is done to the basic structure of the constitution. Consequently, in 1976, the preamble to the Indian Constitution has been amended by the 42nd Constitutional Amendment Act of 1976 and added three words, that is socialist, secular, and integrity